Welcome to our spring concert. As your principal, Mrs. Genora, it's a privilege to be here to see our auditorium so full of life tonight. I need to remind you, in the case of an emergency, exits are to the side and the back of the auditorium. This time of year in school, there's a unique energy. Outside, we see new beginnings of spring, but inside these walls, and especially on this stage, spring brings a season of growth, but also a season of completion. To our seniors that will be performing tonight, the stage may have been your home for the last 4 years, or perhaps for some of you, it's a new thing. Either way, we've watched you evolve from hesitant freshmen into the confident performers and leaders we see tonight. While this concert marks a new beginning as you prepare for what's next, it also is the last concert with just your high school musician friends. So I encourage you to take a breath, soak it in, and enjoy this moment. Be present. In a world that we know moves way too fast, music is one of the few things that can sometimes make it feel as time is slowed down. To all of our teachers, musicians, and audience members, may we all welcome in the last few weeks or almost a few months of school and enjoy the notes and harmonies in this specific moment of joy. At this time, I turn the program over to the music department.
Good evening. Okay, I'll back up a little. Now that I've blown everyone's eardrums out. It is already that time of year where we need to prepare ourselves to say goodbye to some old friends of ours. Most of these seniors have been with us here at the high school for 4 years. And in our music program here in Springville, many of them since 4th grade. So it really is kind of like saying goodbye to friends or family after their time here is done and they're ready to move on to bigger and better things out in the world. So we just want to thank them for all the work that they've done here, all the music that we've made together, and we just want to take a few moments here to acknowledge them here at our spring concert.
Members of the class of 2026.
Matthew Arrington. William Foxen. Alex Brown. Austin Dean.
Jack Delaney.
Alana Evans. Alicia Evans. Zach Aletta.
Brooke Evelyn. Lila Ephraim.
Garrison Heichberger. Allegra Johnson.
Abigail Kujala.
Jillian Levitt.
Ryan Miga.
Braden Ellis.
Brayden Pope.
Melissa Kowensky.
Ariella
Pinero.
Finley Rayburn.
Alex Root. Landon Roy.
Ashlyn Sellers.
Hunter Swanson.
Amanda Carton.
Elijah Machensky.
Anyone we left out? We present to you the music class of 2026.
Thank you so much for coming out to our concert tonight. That was the event in March. We're going to continue our program with Festivo by Nellie Bell. And this morning, the ensemble played for our Municipal Major Adjudication Festival that was actually held here. And over the 2 days, this group was the only group to earn gold with distinction. So I think they were really hard this year and really proud of them, so we hope you enjoy Festivo.
concert. We have to say nice things.
All right. When Elijah and I were deciding how we were gonna divvy up the speech, we said that I was gonna say the sappy stuff, and he would do the jokes. So, just bear with me.
That wasn't me.
Oh wow, we have a mic now. Budget's increased. So there's some serious takeaways here. One thing that Mr. Gervais teaches us that I actually live by is that nobody cares. And what I mean by this is that, yeah, I guess out of context it sounds bad. So whether you're sick or you don't want to show up or you're in a bad mood, nobody cares. You have to show up. And so I'm somebody I'm very well known for always being on time to everything, including jazz band and marching. And like in all seriousness, learning this, like I do genuinely have more motivation to show up to things. Like it doesn't matter if I don't want to go. And Mr. Gervais is a great teacher. And I will certainly miss my time spent in the band room. I'm going to turn it over to Ace now.
Yeah, I think you come back. I'm old-fashioned, I have paper. Mine is less of a general thank you, more of a personal thank you to Mr. Gervais. There's a lot I could say about him. I could talk about the craziest things he said over the 4 years that I've had him, or anything about the way he directs his band. He does a good job. I could talk about his music business, or what he does all day in the office. Not much. There are a million things I could thank him for over the entire time I've had him, but I give about 2 minutes before I break down crying, so we're gonna make this fast. So I overall just want to thank you for your support and patience with me and the rest of the band over the last 4 years we've had you in high school. While working with him, I have gone to Lee lessons, direct stage crews, and now I have my own original song that I wrote myself thanks to his music theory class. He's probably let me do a lot more than I am probably allowed to do as a student. Of course, Janora, close your ears if you're here. I've been allowed to take apart drums and reassemble them for the sake of science, of course. And I have been allowed to lead a dictator-esque regime in the percussion section. Again, probably shouldn't have. It should be a democracy, but whatever. But he let me do it anyway, and because of that, I learned a lot. And it's actually set me on my personal path to become a music teacher just like him. And while he is far from perfect, and God forbid he ever stops the trumpets from rushing in warm-up number 2, God forbid, I don't think I would have chosen to spend my last 4 years in high school with any other teacher than Gervais, and I can only hope that he isn't sick of me by now and that he'll tolerate me to the end of the school year at least, and hopefully he'll continue to stand in my corner as I go to Buff State to pursue music education. But thank you, Gervais, for all you've done for me and all you've done for the rest of the band. On behalf of the senior class, we don't have a gift for you yet, but it is a work in progress. We haven't forgotten, we're just very good at procrastinating. We would like to present you this card that we all signed, in hopes that it'll make up for our tardiness.
thank you again for coming out. We have one more song to play. I just first want to give this group a shout out. This past Saturday evening, we took a school bus up to Kleinhand's Music Hall, and we were essentially the Buffalo Philharmonic's opening act that night for their concert. We performed some of these same songs you're hearing tonight, and then we had the pleasure of getting to hear the Buffalo Philharmonic perform. So it's always nice to have a group that I feel comfortable being able to put them on a bus and take them up to a place like Kleinhand's and know that they're of course going to sound okay and of course be just the wonderful human beings that they are. So I just want to congratulate them on a great job on that and for a great job all this year. We have one more song for you. This is called Caravan.
Hi everyone. We're the Orchestra Seniors class of 2026. Mr. Radovish has been our orchestra teacher since 6th grade, and he's made orchestra an amazing experience for all of us. He's provided so many opportunities, not just to me, but to everyone here. He gives his time to help students prepare for solos, attend orchestra events, and even gives up every Tuesday night to rehearse with a smaller group and organize performances for them. At every rehearsal, he works hard to help us improve our musicianship. And that's not always easy, especially when it's 7:30 in the morning and we're high schoolers. But no matter how early it is, he still pushes us to grow as musicians and as people, encouraging us to play and live with confidence. He's also probably the reason many of us can function that early, because he always shows up ready with a joke, a story, or at the very least, a strong opinion. One of his most memorable stories involves black socks. As many of us know, wearing white socks to a performance is one of his greatest pet peeves. As the story goes, at one concert, a student showed up wearing them, walked up to him, paused, looked down, and without a word, grabbed some black duct tape and wrapped the socks on the spot. It's just one of many moments that always leaves us smiling. Tonight, in honor of that story, we'd like to present him with his very own pair of concert black socks. Okay, Mr. Rowdebush also runs Key Club here at Springville, which exemplifies his commitment to the community. To support his contributions to the community, we'd like to give him a box of canned goods that will be donated in his name. Thank you, Mr. Rowdebush.
Good evening. It all started back in 6th grade during a musical. I was just a kid, probably more focused on getting through the rehearsal than anything else, when Mrs. Noeson came up to me and asked if I'd be willing to read a part in the High School Musical. At the time, that felt like a huge, slightly terrifying leap, but I said sure. And somehow, that small moment turned into standing on a high school stage months later as Pugsley Adams. Looking back now, it's kind of crazy how one simple interaction at 11 years old turned into something so much bigger. A relationship, a mentorship, and honestly, a second home. Even when our class walked into high school in 2022, unsure of everything, and our course felt smaller than it should have been, she never let that define us. She kept building, kept believing, and somehow this group grew into what you see behind us today. And if you've ever been around her, you know, once you're in her orbit, you don't really leave. Whether it was NHS, chamber choir, theater productions, musicals, all-state, class events, or just being randomly recruited for something you didn't sign up for. And let's be honest, we were always getting dragged into something. She made us want to be there though. But for me, this goes deeper than just school. Because long before I stepped into her classroom, Mrs. Noeson was a part of my life. Back when she was a teenager, she and my mom were best friends. And from what I've heard, they caused a lot of chaos together, usually involving animals and probably decisions that wouldn't exactly be approved today. But when my mom passed away toward the end of my sophomore year, that connection became something more. Without ever needing to say it, Mrs. Noeson stepped in as a second mother to me in this building. She checked in, she listened, and she cared. Not just about school, not just about music, but about life, about family, about how I was really doing. And the thing is, she didn't just do that for me. She did that for all of us. Her room is a place where you could walk in on your worst days and somehow leave feeling just a little bit lighter. A place where you didn't have to have everything figured out. A place where you could laugh or vent or just sit in silence and still feel understood. And somehow, she could get people to sing and dance, even the ones who swore they would never. Yeah, you guys up there. Mrs. Noeson didn't just teach us music. You taught us how to show up for one another, how to care, and how to keep going. Even on the hard days. You've been a music teacher, a mentor, a director, but more than anything, you've been a constant source of love in all of our lives. And saying goodbye to that is not easy.
Personally, Miss Noeson has played such a huge role in my life through music and beyond. She's been a part of so many of the most important moments, whether it was theater here at school, performances at the Center for the Arts, her preparation for NISMA, or even guiding me through college auditions. She always knew exactly what I needed, whether it was advice, encouragement, or just someone to believe in me. And what's incredible is that it wasn't just something she gave to me. It's something she gave to every single student who walked into her room. Because her room just wasn't a classroom, it was a home. A place where students from every activity, and so many more, would gather. And somehow, no matter how chaotic it got, it always felt like exactly where we were supposed to be. And if you were there during 5th period lunch, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Every day like clockwork, Miss Noeson would go to Arts Cafe and get her matcha. Which, by the way, we're pretty sure was the real reason she had the energy to deal with all of us. And she'd come back with snacks, pastries, and somehow enough food to feed whoever happened to be in the room that day. But the real tragedy was when the door was locked. Because Matt and I would be standing there like security guards turning people away. And you'd just see this wave of disappointed faces walking down the hallway, all because they couldn't get into the one place in school where they knew they'd feel happy. Having you as our director these past 4 years has meant more than we could put into words. You've pushed us, supported us, and believed in us, even when we were distracted, unfocused, or completely chaotic. And through all of it, your patience and your dedication never wavered. You've made us feel better performers, but more importantly, better people. So we wanted to do something small to show you how much you've meant to us. We learned about a tradition you used to have, a wall filled with memories with the faces of students you've impacted over the years. And what amazed us most is that you could look at every single one of those faces and tell us a story, a memory, or something that proved just how much you truly cared. So today we wanted to bring that tradition back, because we want to be a part of that wall, a part of those memories, and a small reminder of just how much you've meant to us all.
Stepachensky. I'm the Executive Director of Spring Center for the Arts, and I have a choice to either help set up or what they call tap dance. I chose to tap dance, not literally, but to do the announcements in between the acts. So before we conclude this program here, I just want to start out by doing a little demonstration. It doesn't make any noise, right? That's one hand clapping. Two makes a little bit of noise. A lot, go ahead, this is your cue. The point is that we have to work together. And while I'm a little biased, the rest of the program this evening is a great example of the school and community organizations and other partners working together. And it's what makes our community great. So if you're not familiar, Springville Center for the Arts is a multi-art center. We have theater programs, gallery exhibits, workshops, there's concerts, all kinds of things, children's, adults, etc. And our main space is a former church located on the corner of Franklin and North Buffalo Street. One of the things that we really love to do are residency programs, where we bring artists in from all over the country and sometimes all over the world to do programs. And they work within the schools with kids of all ages. But it's important that we recognize and lift up local talent, because there's a lot of talent right here in our backyard. And this program this evening is a result of that. The Lowlies are nationally touring indie folk artists, multiple releases, and they're right here in our backyard in Springfield. So we brought them in to do a whole host of programs with the kids, teaching them about the songwriting process, letting them know how they approach their art, and it gave birth to this idea of doing a program with the Lowlies music. Before I kind of turn things over, I mentioned partnerships, and there's a lot of great partnerships coming up. The Pageant of the Bands is the teen weekend in May. It's a partnership with Kiwanis Club. It's a whole host of marching bands coming right down Main Street. If you are not familiar with the Pageant of the Bands, look, just come. It's a lot of fun. It's a real old school tradition. It goes back like a gazillion years at this point in time. You really should come to the Pageant of the Bands. Later on, the music department does the all bands, all chorus, all orchestra concerts. They're outside. We close down the street so we can have enough room here in front of the school. It's really kind of a lovely, lovely evening. And of course, I'd be remiss if I didn't mention the Art Crawl, which is a partnership with the school district. We closed down Main Street, put artwork into businesses. There's musicians all around, demonstrations, and of course the large community parade. That starts at 3 o'clock, the first Saturday of June. All free, kids' art activities, demos, you name it. And it's made possible with the partnership of the Art Center and the school district. So I do want to mention to Principal Genora and Superintendent Bialka, if you're here still, just to thank you for all of making it all that. So it looks like we're ready to bring them out. Caleb and Carolyn Spalding, lovely people, lovely voices. I'm going to let them really do the talking here. Please welcome the Lowlies.
Little dipper in the northern star. I don't know if I can run another night farther. The shepherd and the praising God. One running and another.
afterwards we went to the art center and did like a little workshop with them. And Julie was like, I don't know, maybe we can do parts and we can all sing a song together. So I was expecting to like teach them parts and stuff like that, and they picked up on it like immediately. And it was so cool. It was such a special experience. So we figured it'd be a good one to do for this concert.
Hello, Simon. Hey there, Judah. Time is nearly out. In the meanwhile, in the evening, I'll send to you my love. From the mountain, stay west wind.
children making music, it's just, every time it makes me cry, so I was like, I'm gonna have to disassociate and just pretend I'm somewhere else. This has been really, really, really special. These guys are awesome. Big thanks to Julie for organizing all of this, and
all the kids for putting all the time in.
kids, this, yeah, Seth.
Seth Chansky on bass, everybody.
Yes.